Hey guys, this is Flipped back here with you guys with another video, and today is actually the first ever video I've made that's related to just live cops and live cop setups, drop recaps in general, right? In terms of, my personal setups, my personal, you know, takeaways from every drop, right? And plan to name this series Flips. So my flips essentially. And hope you guys enjoy and hope you guys learn something throughout this process. It's like 1 hour before Supreme drop, so I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna set up for this drop. So definitely, have profile set up first, proxy setup. I'm not gonna personally use proxies because I'm using a localhost, and from my experience, you can run about 20 to 25 tasks, to be honest, on localhost. Right, just don't run more than that. And yeah, let's just start setting up. So have a setup guide here. I'm just gonna take a look. And let's just call this. Definitely go for the T because it has most resell. Profiles. Let's use this one. Check out the leg, go with 2000. Technically 2000 to 0 is all fine, but I prefer we go on the highest one. Definitely go with super mode. Just go random size. Black. Get shirts. There you go. That's exactly all there is to creating a task for like a 2-pack t-shirt. There's honestly not that hard, especially for Meg Cream. It's a really easy bot to use. But yeah, I gotta create like, let's say 20 of these. So right now I have 4, 8, 9, 10, and 12. I'm gonna create 12 of these. I'm also gonna go for, what is it called again? Turntable, yeah. Go for turntable. Let me see, the keywords. Yep. Supreme portable turntable. So color. Okay. There's just one size, okay. Keywords turntable. I guess for color you don't have to put anything. It's just one size or random. Yeah, it doesn't mess up or anything. Do 24, 20, 12 for this is false, and then we have 12 turntables, 12 2-packs. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. And I'm just gonna create another profile because right now I'm only using one, and it's kind of, not really effective, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna create this profile real quick. Hey guys, so as you can see, I got all my profiles set up, right? Make sure you use different emails, different info for everything, and probably be changing these phone numbers as well, because as soon as one of your info matches with one of the other infos, right, especially if your address, if you don't like jig it, right, Supreme's gonna ban you. So yeah, you don't want to be banned for Supreme, because especially in this couple of weeks, there's a couple good drops, and when Supreme bans you, like, it's pretty hard to get unbanned. So yeah. Again, just set up your profiles. If you're running less than 25 tasks, you really don't have to use a server or proxies, right? Save you some money, right? So proxies, just leave that in. So yeah, now let's just wait. Just gotta wait until drop time, and then let's see how we do. I'm just gonna do a quick recap for y'all, okay? So essentially for this Supreme drop for week 1, right? Bots just cooked really hard, okay? So like Meg got like 16k checkouts or so. And that's just mainly because there was no bot protection, right? Like EU didn't have Pookie at all. US didn't have Pookie at all. So if you have bots, you just have a bunch of tasks and just rush. They charge the entire queue, and then you just get hit up with all these opportunities of getting whatever you're trying to get, right? Essentially what I did during drop time, right, is that I had 9 tasks,
right? 6 for a turntable, 3 for a t-shirt, right? Start task about 30 seconds before 11 a.m. EST, so that's when the drop started, right? 30 seconds before, because, you know, normally you would start when Pookie is on, but, you know, in this case, there was no Pookie, so you just started 30 seconds earlier. Also, what happened is that all my tasks got through, you know, the filling information, selecting product, all that was fine, right? And my proxies got banned, my local host didn't get banned at all, right? But the only issue was that, you know, when we got to submitting payment, which was 30 to 45 seconds into the drop, right? It was already sold out. Like, that's how fast people were. Like, people were probably running like Supreme DCs or something, like 65 milliseconds or some shit. Like, there was no Pookie at all. Like, it was probably just running DCs with like a bunch of tasks, and then, you know, I know someone got 15 t-shirts, so probably really fast speeds in that case. And yeah, so I didn't copy anything. Big L on my part. So a few reasons why, okay, just so you guys know, right? First of all, my delays were like, so you know how I was setting up 3 tasks for 1 profile, right? So for each of the 3 tasks I was setting up, right, I had 1 task at 0 delay, 1 task at 1500 delay, the other one at 2000 delay. And by delay, I mean like the checkout delay, okay? And the issue with that, right, is because there was no Pookie, so I should have just ran everything at 0 because there was no bot protection. I should have changed it before the drop, so just increasing my chance of copying. Also, again, I only had 9 tasks. People probably had at least like 20 or so probably, if you want to get a lot, especially because there's no bot protection, because, you know, then, you know, just randomly chooses, just depends on who has faster speeds. And, you know, again, I was using pretty fast Wi-Fi. I was getting about like 30 megabytes upload speed, which is pretty fast, for at least for Vancouver, right? But the only problem is that I kept on disconnecting. Like, that Wi-Fi is extremely unstable. Like, I have 2 Wi-Fis. One is like the normal one, and the other one is the 5G. The 5G keeps disconnecting, but it's really fast. Like, especially when I game too, right? It's just extremely fast. But yeah, it just disconnected, and that's probably what caused my task to just display random shit. And just because of that, right, I didn't cough. So next time, 3 things that we're gonna do, okay? So first thing, we're gonna run more tasks. Technically, you can run 3 profiles per card, and, you know, 1 profile can give you 3 tasks, right? So essentially 1 card gives you 9 tasks, and I have 2 cards, so 18 tasks there. So we try running 18 tasks next time. And also just using more stable Wi-Fi, using the other Wi-Fi, even though it might be slower. Or honestly, maybe even just switching to running DCs with, you know, on a server, right? Especially if there's no bot protection, because, you know, people have faster speeds, will copy like faster than you do, and they get all the stock. It's just logic, right? Common sense. And also, again, if Pookie is not on, just use 0 delay. Okay, like if Pookie is not on, it means there's no bot protection. No bot protection just means just run 0 delay. So yeah, I didn't do that well this drop. Let's see how I do in the pine green drop in 2 days.
Hey guys, right now it's 8:06 p.m. in Vancouver, BC, and just want to walk over with you guys how I set up TSB for Pine Greens tomorrow. So as you can probably see, I have 15 tasks, so I have 1 card, right? 1 card to 15 profiles, and then 15 profiles, 1 profile per task, so that's 15 tasks. So just to let you guys know, I'm just gonna run for size 4 and size 8 because, you know, most sizes are breaking. I don't really want to hold because I really need that money. So not gonna hold. I might hold, but like probably will not. And, you know, profiles, just the usual setup. New profile, right? Just click new profile and then do all this, right? Fill all the information in. Remember that email should be the same email on your Nike account. Phone number should be your real phone number, so the account can actually log in. Okay, so I just have these set up. Proxies, I use unknown, but you can use, I've heard that slash and leaf work pretty well. I have like 0.5 gigs left on my unknown data, so I'm probably gonna switch over to Slash or Leaf. Both of them work pretty well from what I've heard. And you know, accounts, just the usual thing. One thing about TSB, you know, at least ask for, you know, end of February, beginning of March, right? Don't use the account checker. Don't use the account checker, because when you use the account checker, you're gonna unverify all your accounts. So that was why all my accounts were unverified after the first drop. Like as soon as I used it, they become unverified because I used the account checker. So make sure you don't use the account checker, right? Just make sure you're buying 100% authenticated, verified accounts, right? Just don't run them through the account checker. Settings, you can just keep it as it is. This, you know, it's just whatever you cost. So yeah, this is my current setup. Let's see how it goes tomorrow morning. We'll wake up at 2 or so. Start the task at 2. Just see how it goes at 3, guys. Catch you guys soon.
Got the motherfucking plug. Damn.
Overall, I said things went pretty well this drop, to be honest, right? Was that we get 5 pairs of the GS sizes for the pine greens. But just the only issue was I'm not quite sure why I didn't get any adult sizes, right? I ran like 30 tasks for adults, right? 15 on each card, right? And for some reason, none of the adults really hit. I'm not sure whether it was a problem with like my accounts, right? Problem in proxies, or like just a problem in logging in, but like all I got was GS sizes. So, you know, I'm still happy with what I got, right? 50 Canadian times 5, not bad. I'll take that, right? But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what happened with the adult sizes. So yeah, I would say this week is pretty good, right? Pretty good week for me, pretty solid. In terms of 2 weeks ago, got 2 pairs of Jordan 5s, right? This week got 5 pairs of GS Pine Greens. To me, that's pretty good. I'll take that any day, right? And also, this just proves to me that, you know, TSB is one of the best Nike bots out there in terms of for buying Nike. Canada, right? Again, US is pretty hard to bot nowadays, but you know, if you're in Canada, if you have the resources to go use a bot like this, I would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend something like this. So yeah, I've also heard Travis Dunks might be actually releasing soon on Nike sneakers. So if they do come over to Canada, I'm gonna for sure go to block them. So we're just gonna have to see what happens in the next episode. Catch you guys later.